Hi, this is Emily at Ionic Health. This presentation is going to go through the causes of weight gain and a brief introduction to the major nutrients. The causes of weight gain are complex and include our biology. Biological factors that we inherit and early life experiences explain why some people are more at risk of becoming overweight and obese than other people. One of the strongest predictors of an adult's weight is the weight of their parents. The environment in utero and early in life has significant effects on how our bodies regulate energy balance and store fat. Our birth weight has an impact, as does the weight gain of our mothers during their pregnancy with us, and also whether we were breastfed exclusively for our first 6 months of life. Our environment also has an impact on weight gain. Changes to the food supply have led to a wide availability of cheap processed foods that have high levels of saturated fats, salt and sugar that are well above those recommended for good health and weight control. The portion size of many packaged foods, restaurant and takeaway snacks and meals has increased, while their relative cost has decreased. This makes it very easy for us to overeat and overconsume. Cultural and social aspects of eating have also changed, with increased consumption of alcohol, as well as foods high in fat and sugar as part of the workplace, family events, and also when we see friends. Disrupted sleep, sleeping for too long, or not sleeping for long enough can also disturb complex metabolic processes in our body. And then there are the individual factors. Our habits. We are busy, and many of us eat when we feel stressed or emotional rather than because we are hungry. All of these factors combine to lead us to eat a bit too much and exercise not quite enough. The result is we put weight on, and over time this can be a lot of excess weight. There is a natural physiological reason as to why we put weight on, and that is to increase our rate of metabolism. The more of us there is, in other words, the more fat stores, the harder our bodies have to work to move about, such as to climb stairs, and do our activities that our body needs to do to function and survive, such as breathing. Therefore, our bodies have to use more energy to function, and we become in what we term as being in energy balance, where the energy we take in from food equals the energy that we expend from daily activities. Energy in comes from the foods and drinks you consume. There are 3 key nutrients: carbohydrate, fat and protein. For the same amount of each nutrient, they contain different amounts of energy. Fat is the most concentrated source of energy and contains the most energy, followed by protein and carbohydrate. This means you can eat more carbohydrate and protein food sources than foods which are high in fat. Alcohol also provides energy, but alcohol is not essential for good health. Instead, consuming alcohol can be harmful and increases the amount of vitamins and minerals that the body requires. Alcohol contains a lot of energy and so promotes weight gain. What are kilojoules and calories? This is a question that I get quite often. Kilojoules or calories are the ways that we measure the energy content of foods and drinks. Energy out refers to the amount of energy burnt up by the body by staying alive. This includes factors such as digestion, the heart beating and breathing, and also the energy that the body burns by being physically active. The human body is designed for movement and physical activity, but there is a need for occasional, regular stops for rest and relaxation. So what happens if you take in more energy than you need? The answer is simple. Excess kilojoules will be stored as body fat. The body can adapt to excess carbohydrate and protein intakes and offset this excess to prevent weight gain to a small extent, but it cannot do this with fat. This is the reason that we generally recommend for people to have a low-fat diet. The statement that energy in needs to be less than energy out for weight loss to occur is a huge oversimplification. This is because there are systems in our body which control our appetite and influence our rate of metabolism that are beyond our control. Regulation of body weight involves these complicated systems that result in changes in appetite, energy intake, and energy expenditure. We have hormones that increase our hunger, such as ghrelin, hormones which inhibit or try and prevent food intake in the short term, such as cholecystokinin, hormones which try and prevent food intake in the long term, such as leptin, and hormones which increase our metabolic rate and energy expenditure. So what does this mean? It means that our bodies don't want weight loss to occur. That if we are trying to lose weight, our bodies will respond by increasing our appetite and decreasing our energy expenditure by changing our hormone levels. This means that the weight loss plateau can occur. The weight loss plateau is where there is a decrease or plateau after initial stages of weight loss, and this is a result of a natural physiological adaptation. The important thing to recognise is that this is not a failure on your behalf, that this is a normal process that occurs. The team at Ionic Health will help you to work through this weight loss plateau. It also means that weight regain can occur. For successful long-term weight management, people must overcome these strong physiological responses that encourage weight regain, such as the hormone change, which encourages food intake, as well as resisting a return to a weight-promoting lifestyle. A self-management approach is required, involving continued lifestyle change, strategies for regulating mood, frequent monitoring of weight, and catching lapses before they become large-scale weight gains. The team at Ionic Health will help you to put in place a self-management approach. So now let's move on to discuss the 3 major nutrients. The body prefers to use carbohydrate for energy to fuel muscles and the brain. If you do not eat enough carbohydrate, your thinking will be hazy. You may be dizzy, weak, and not able to exercise or function well. However, carbohydrates are not all created equal. Healthy carbohydrate is found in fruits, vegetables, dairy, grain products such as bread, crackers, pasta and rice, and lentils, peas and beans. These carbohydrate-containing foods have more fibre as well as plenty of vitamins and minerals, and so should be consumed several times throughout the day. These foods also help to keep you full, and so can help you to lose weight or to maintain your weight. Unhealthy carbohydrates are those which give you little or no other nutrients, such as lollies, soft drinks, chocolate, biscuits and cake, and so it is best to limit these foods. So let's take a look at fat. Not all fats are created equally either. Saturated and trans fats, which are found in hot chips, crisps, cakes and chocolate, increase your risk of disease and so should only be consumed sometimes. Healthy fats are found in nuts, seeds, seafood, plant oils, and these lower your risk of disease and so should be consumed daily. And lastly, protein. Protein is found in meat, poultry, seafood, eggs, nuts, seeds, legumes, dairy and tofu. Australians consume too much red meat and not enough other protein sources. Here at Ionic, we will help you to ensure that your diet meets protein requirements from a variety of protein sources. Thanks for listening.